So right now I'm walking across the original crossing from the Ord River. This is way up the further reaches of the Ord River, and it flows all the way down to Kununurra. Beautiful little spot there to camp up for the night or two. It is actually a 24-hour stop. You can see that further up. Got toilets and stuff like that. Last time I was here there was water coming across this little causeway, so we are in October, so you're not going to get much water around these parts. She's starting to build up for the wet season. So yeah, this is our last little leg before we head down into Kununurra, and we'll put Nunya in on some real water. It'll actually be the Ord River, but there'll be a bit more water than what's here. Yeah, you got old obviously still no from the YouTube comments. I've had a few people ask, how do you guys like live out in the bush, and how do you sleep? What do you do for cooking and stuff like that? So I just spent a few minutes just showing you how we do it, how we sleep in our swags, and are we off the ground, are we on the ground, and stuff like that. So I'll just start with the lounge room. As you can probably just see behind me there, we do have river views, so it is sort of upmarket camp, we call it, where we're not normally out in the desert or something like that. This is good because we're fishing and we've got Nunya here with us, so yeah, obviously we want to be around water. So this is the lounge room. It's one of the deck chairs. And here we have Nunya's trailer. See if I can get a long shot from that without tripping over. So that's Nunya's trailer. So at the end, it's sort of like the office space at the moment, charging all the cameras and stuff like that. Very important item here. Not too many people have them, but if you are out in the bush, does pay to have them, mate. It's a sat phone. Expensive to buy at the start, but I think it's all up about $20 a month or something like that it cost to keep it on here, so that's well worth it. We've already used it twice on this trip when Nunya failed out on the ocean. So this is like the charging station, like I said. That's it, charging station there. Come down to the master bedrooms. We've got the two swags. Got Kev's swag there, mine there. They are off the ground, they're actually on the trailer. I'm just going to show you the beds though. I got them, I designed them a couple of months ago and got some made up, but I'll just see if I can throw my swag off and just show you what I mean by the aluminium, 60mm aluminium pipe, bent around, welded up, and then just canvassed, sewn into it, or stitched into it, whatever you want to call it, stitched in, and then the boys wrapped it all around, and yeah, they're working a treat, they really are. Of course there's another one under Kev's swag, but yeah, honest that they are the ants pants. We're sleeping at the moment. Both of us have commented on how comfortable they are, and yeah, just swag goes on top like so. Yeah, but you can sort of see the combination here. You got the pipeline there, your canvas, and then you got Kev's swag just sitting on top of it. They also work right across the trailer like that, like you see here, but on the boat is where they are, the ants pants. I'll show you that later when we put them on the boat. You can either go on the roof, across the back of the boat, and also my one, which is the shorter one I designed, can go in the cab and also goes on the front of the bow of the boat. Really comfortable. That night that Nunya failed with the electrics, I actually had my one on Nunya's roof and the breeze coming. Oh, it's, yeah, really good comfortable sleep, which is pretty important, I reckon, when you're out in the bush. What else we got? We've got the generator going at the moment, obviously charging everything, but yeah, nothing flashed in the back of the old cruiser. Just got the 80-litre fridge. That's our kitchen. Don't know whether you can see the fire pit just over there somewhere. That's where we normally cook, but at the moment we're just in the shade. I'll just go show you the powerhouse. So the generator is a good 20 metres away from camp, and it's only on low economy, because it's only charging stuff and using keeping the fridges going. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but it's time to redo it, fuel it up. We're getting about, out of a full tank, we're getting about 14 hours. So, a damn good generator, I'd say. Works a treat.
Land ahoy.
Whoops. One other thing I forgot about our campsite is our main vehicle. Can't forget that. Pretty reliable, the old cruisers. Especially after that, I'll say it once, that Land Rover Defender that I had. Never again, but yeah, I've got the cruiser now. And love it, mate. Absolutely love it. A fair bit of firewood on top for her. And nowhere else to put it, so we just chucked it up there, and we're definitely using it. Oh yeah, this is the workhorse. This is what gets us to and from.
Flicking some lures, and there's a carcass out in the water there. It's like a cow. You can see there's a crock hanging off it. And
Kev was right. He spotted that big old cow floating down the river, and yeah, a good, we reckon easy 4 metre croc dragging that cow down. And just to watch this is just amazing. Put that drone up and just hover above the croc. Look at it there. You know, its tail is just pushing that big old cow along. Look at him. It's just it's amazing, the strength of these animals. Just absolutely amazing. We don't know whether the cow was dragged in by the croc further up the river, or he got stuck in the mud or something like that. We don't know. But look here, the old croc, he's getting annoyed because he knows the drone's around, and he's trying to skull drag and pull that cow down, and he's not quite got the strength to pull that whole carcass down. It's just funny to watch, and now he's had enough. He's looking at the drone and he's saying, "Come here, I'm gonna eat you." But nah, we don't want that to happen, no way. But yeah, look at him just eyeing that drone off. He's had enough, he's let go of the cow.
but he's just watching the drone. I'll see if I can get it a little bit closer. Come on, come on. Tease time, tease time. Come on, come on. Come here. That's it. Look at him, look at him. Oh yeah, yeah. You watch him now. See, he just lowered his arse end, so he's ready to try and reach out and grab that drone. Look at him now. He's right down. And his all his legs are in the back, facing that bloody surface, facing that tail. He's ready to pounce and try and smash that drone and eat him up. But no, I've got it on zoom, so the drone's a good 10 metres above him, so no way is he going to touch that. Now he's just given up. So he's just come back up, the tail's just come back up. He knows he can't get it. But yeah, that's him. He's had enough. He's bored of the drone. But what an amazing animal to sit there and watch. There you go. Let him go, and he can have that carcass back and start dragging it up the river again wherever he's going with it. It was amazing to watch because you could see big mob of fish underneath the carcass as well, and there was a couple of little sharks hanging around it. But yeah, nothing the size of this fella here.
Fun job.
Looks like it's my time. Looks like it's my time to cook. One thing I do love eating out in the bush, apart from all the adventures and all the animals and all that, I like to cook a good feed out in the bush. And it's a bit of chicken, a secret recipe from Coles or Woolworths, wherever it was. But yeah, we're going to have chicken marinade with real chips, right? And I mean real chips, you just grab your potatoes, give them a wash, cut them up. I like to peel them, a bit wussy when it comes to the skin on the potatoes. Reminds me of being in a camp.
And we'll also do my favourite, homemade chips, real chips.
Here we go, you got to start slicing them up, and then once they put them in the oil, it's all good. Beautiful.
Help yourself.
Help myself?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I don't know what sort of oil that is, but she must be just cheap stuff because that takes forever to get hot. Sort of muck around trying to film something. bit crispier than the other night.
That's good.
What flavour is that? Secret, mate.
Secret.
Hey, morning guys. About 5:30 in the morning, going for my little stroll with the cameras. I like to capture all the bird noises, and this is when the Australian bush really wakes up, and it's just stunning to be in. Today, what are we doing? We're going to jump in Nunya, head up to about 3k up the river. There's actually a rock bar there, so we'll try and get pretty close to it. Like we said in the past, Nunya is quite a big boat to have in the Ord River, but at the moment she seems to be doing alright. Kev's just back at camp and he's just lit the campfires because I've just rolled up a damper before I went for a walk. And so that'll be sort of like brunch. Bit of damper for brunch and a cup of tea or something like that. Hopefully it tastes alright. I haven't actually done a damper for quite some time, so yeah. I did put in icing sugar there. I saw a guy on YouTube put icing sugar in his damper just to sweeten it up. I don't use salt. I've sort of been told by the doctors not to have salt anymore, which is a great big bummer because I just love the stuff, but period, finish, no more salt. So yeah, hopefully the damper tastes all right. We'll have that, like I said, with a cup of tea, and then get on to some fishing. We've just gone up the river, heading back to camp, and just found this little area here, and probably fished some nervous spots, but this is probably one of those spots that are just saying keep an eye out, real good eye out. I'll just show you why. So I've got the water right here. That's just a little billabong on the other side of the Ord River. And I've got this little bit of embankment. Then I've got the water there. So let's hope nothing jumps out and chases me, because I got nowhere to go. I'll try and flick a lure and see what happens. Just spend a few minutes here and that little billabong I was just showing you just then, it gave me the creeps a little bit too much, so I've hightailed it back to where Kev is on Nunya. So we'll just keep throwing the lures out.
So what do you people out there fish with? You use your egg beaters or your bait casters? That's what they seem to always do. What are you doing there?
I just lent it to you for 5 minutes and look what happened.
That's the only problem with them rods.
Kev and I were just commenting on the last few days we've spent on the Ord River. It's been absolutely fantastic. Fish wise, we haven't done that good at all. Kev got a little barra there, that's about it. So we're thinking about calling fishing something else, like what we're doing at the moment. So we're thinking about just calling it casting. So what are you boys doing? We're just casting. We're not fishing, we're just casting just for a bit of exercise. There's Kev. Is Kev doing a bit of casting? Or are you fishing, Kev? Which one would you be doing?
Well, wait. Yeah.
Would you be casting or fishing?
Yeah, casting.
Casting, yeah. So we've got a new name for fishing/casting. That's it. What are you boys up to? We're just casting.
Casting. There's got to be fish.
Last night was quite an interesting conversation. I sort of want to get your input on this, so please comment down below there what you guys think. Yeah, like I said, I do believe it's an interesting conversation. So Kev and I were camped up, and a couple turned up with a little camper van and all that, and they asked whether it'd be okay to camp a bit close, because I think they were a little bit worried. But yeah, we said fine. Long story short, they ended up coming over to the fire and having a few drinks with us, and they were keen fishers, real keen fishers. Had a lot of fishing rods and had all the gear. But we saw a wild cat, feral cat, whatever you want to call it, just out of the camp there, and Kev sort of suggested about shooting it. So I just can't shoot none on the other side. Yeah, Kev sort of suggested about grabbing one of the rifles and shooting this feral cat. To those words, the woman, there was a couple, the woman was just quite horrified that we were going to shoot this cat, and say that she said that she thinks having a rifle is quite a gross thing to have, you know, to be able to shoot something. And I sort of piked up a little bit there and said, what was the difference between, say, a rifle and a fishing rod? But both are designed to hunt something and initially end up killing it for food. So yeah, I just couldn't see why she got so upset about the whole ordeal about having a rifle. But yeah, she was adamant that a rifle was more gross to have than a fishing rod. And I said to her, look, when you catch a fish, yeah, most of the times you probably don't even kill it. You probably just put it in the I'm just trying to get out of here before the weeds get yeah, most of the time you probably just put it in your esky and let it die slowly. So at least with a gun you shoot it and it dies. I just couldn't see the point in arguing with her, but I did put my point across about, yeah, I believe they're pretty much the same. They're definitely designed to hunt. We hunt with a fishing rod, which regardless of which way we do it, and we also hunt with a rifle. So yeah, okay, we know the rifle at the end of the day would definitely, you know, put something out of its misery, sort of thing, or hunt, when you hunt them, shoots them and they're dead straight away pretty much, where the fishing rod is, well, it just seems a lot slower, but to me they're the same thing. So yeah, let us know what you guys think, whether I sort of looked into it too much, or she's right by saying that the rifle is nowhere near what a fishing rod is, sort of thing. But she was adamant that a fishing rod is not a hunting device and stuff like that. Yeah, to me, but they are. You go hunting with them in reeds, you go hunting with them in lakes, rivers and stuff like that, and initially you catch something, that fish is going to die, regardless of what. Some people put them in their esky and they die a slow death, or some people terminate them as soon as they catch them. But yeah, it's the same as a rifle. You shoot it, it's dead. So yeah, let us know, because I'd like to know, get some input on this. So yeah, just comment down below there, and catch you later.
old fella's just gone for a walk, ready to cook his damper, but having a bloody ball with you, bud. You're a bloody champion. Couldn't ask for a better father-in-law. Thanks for this adventure that we're doing. It's bloody awesome. Yeah, can't thank you enough, mate. You're a champ.